What's up guys, welcome to a video. Today I'm going to be building out my deck. As you can tell here, you can see the railing and where the old deck used to be. All those joists, as you can tell there's one missing there, but all those joists are where we're going to extend and build the new deck out to. So enjoy the video. Welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be showing you the construction process on my deck. My mom wanted a new deck. We have an existing deck, but she wanted to replace the boards and make it bigger. So that's what we're doing. So as you can see, all this is new and that's old. Basically, we put these new things on. The boards are still old, but it used to be like this. That's old, that's old. And the deck used to end right there, as you can tell. That's our deck. There's still our railing up and it goes that way. And we're just adding on to it. As you can tell, where the old one and the new one come together. So this is a new pipe, cemented in. Pain to get that straight, and that's butted up there with the headers. Goes up to the weld right there. Pipe goes up onto that weld right there that my dad did. As you can tell, goes all the way across. Except this is supposed to go right there, but it's out for the moment. Yeah, I know I'm cool. You don't need to tell me, but you can go ahead and do it anyway. Leave a comment down below telling me I'm cool. I need to replace these stairs, obviously. It was painted. It's pretty old. It is wood. The old stuff is wood, but this is not wood. It's like a plastic sawdust glue material decking. You know what it is. I'm sure you know someone who's got it or you have it yourself. But they just kind of slide in together, and so this is what's going to be new. That cost a lot. But so it's not going to be wood anymore, but we're going to try to use the wood that's on there for something else. We don't know, but it's good wood, so we don't want to throw it away. Just the paint's chipping and looks like garbage. And as you can see, it's not really safe. As you can tell, it's not safe. Not safe at all. Yeah, my mom painted the tops of those just so, I don't know, they look better. But you can tell where the old deck was, because obviously it's got the railing. We're gonna knock the railing off and then put it around that perimeter basically. So it's just gonna be bigger. So as you can tell, it's all new. Been taking these nails out on all of this. As you can tell, there's holes everywhere. But God, so many of them are stripped. Like this one can't get out, but anyway, they're all stripped, so that sucks. Don't know what we're gonna do with those. They're screws, not nails, so that's what sucks about it. The old stuff off, putting the new stuff on, and adding a bigger deck. So it'll be cool. Just gonna be taking off these boards and putting the new ones on. Welcome back to Deck Building 101. It's been a while. Long time for me, actually. It's been maybe 2 to 3 weeks since I last recorded, and what I wanted to do was, you know, time-lapse building the deck, but I had school. I wasn't here for some of it. I did miss some, and another reason was it just was really slow. I like time-lapsed almost an entire day and basically nothing happened. We didn't get anything done because it took so long. I built my grandpa's deck this summer. As you guys can tell, it is smaller and we can reach the ground, but yeah, it is a deck. And yeah, so as you can see all those, whoa, you guys aren't supposed to see that. And yeah, I think it turned out really nice. It's still very hot, but overall, I'm happy. It was, granted, it was a little smaller than ours, but it really didn't take that long. It took one day, tear it all apart, one day go get the materials, and then one day was building and the other day was also building. I mean, it took a while, but we were working the entire time, like all day. But this deck has taken, you know, weeks. And part of that is because, well, I'll get to that in a minute. But anyway, so yeah, this is what it's like now. It's almost done. As you can tell, we only have like 2 more boards. I'll explain it when I get up there. But so we got the pipes here. Yeah, it all worked out good. We got one of these joists were bad actually, but we still used it. So we got the header up and it works pretty good. I'm gonna paint match it, obviously. One thing I don't like is actually shade it has down here, because that's my window and that goes right into my room. And when all this was gone, it was in the sun in the day, which I liked. I didn't have to turn my light on because I live down in the basement. It would, you know, wake me up in the morning when the sun would shine through, just normally wake up. It just made me feel good that day. But yeah, there's shade, so I'm sleeping in a lot longer. So that kind of sucks. But it looks pretty big, and it is pretty big. Those gaps look big. They're not really that big. You can't, you can only tell now because the light's going through. I'm gonna head up top. So these are the pipes that go on our railing. I'll show you up top, but we're gonna paint those and clean them. Okay guys, so this is how the deck looks. As you can tell, the gaps really aren't big. It was a lot bigger on our old deck. So as you can tell, my mom painted that not too long ago. And yeah, we only have probably 2 more boards would fit there, is all. Really isn't a whole lot. And yeah, so if you remember, it looked, so our railing is like that, and then it had like an L and then went there. So obviously it's gone. So we had to replace this post because it had the holes coming out this way, and it would just look terrible, like these holes that put the pipes in. So we're gonna have another, because those are all spaced evenly between those posts. So we're gonna have one here, another one somewhere here, I think right there, and then the one on the corner, and it's gonna connect to that. So I think it'll look really good. This is what it's gonna look like. This is new. So my mom painted this. So these are just the same pipes, and I don't remember the color, but it's kind of like a gray. And then that broke because it fell, but that's gonna be on the top, so it's not gonna be wood. And you get slivers. It's actually some like vinyl plastic thing that you just slide over the wood, and I think it'll look good. So we're gonna do that on the tops of all of them so you can actually touch it. And yeah, so right there, we're just working on that. And these pipes are gonna be painted and all that. So now some negatives with the deck and why I would not recommend doing it if your situation is similar to mine. So what took so flippin' long on this deck was every single board on the old one, every single screw was stripped out. Okay, now that took so long. We could only do like from this end to that end, removing 3 boards a day. Okay, just because my dad had to get under the deck and cut them with like a saw and just cut all the screws off. And then once we got up top, we could pull the board off, and then had to cut down the screws some more. So it took forever. So if your deck screws are stripped, good luck. And I would advise not doing it because it's a pain in the butt. And especially if it's this size. I mean, it's not the biggest deck in the world, but it's kind of large, I would like to think. Yeah, so it took a really, really long time to do that, but we're kind of done with it now. And another negative I have with the deck is it's really too dark. It's not black, it's kind of gray, but it's hot. I mean, like, ow. It's hot. And I was out here yesterday with no shoes on, only socks. It was burning my feet through the socks. Like, I couldn't even walk on this with socks. So this color, it's a brand called Trex. Their screws are really cheap. You break those a lot. This color is called Clamshell. So I would highly advise not to get this color. It's the same color my grandpa got and the same color as we got. And the only reason is it's all they had. It's all they had. You know, with the supplies, everything's kind of limited. So it's all we got. And I tried to tell my mom, like, just wait a couple months, maybe even wait a year, and then do it and get actually a color that we can walk on. I mean, obviously, we're going to put some shade up. I mean, that's an umbrella just for shade now. But we had a umbrella. We're going to shade all this, so it won't be as bad. But I mean, even now, just like the sun hitting it, I'm getting hotter than I was if I'm standing, you know, over there on just cement still in this sun. But I mean, we are pretty high off the ground, so you don't want to fall, which is why the railing would be really nice. So the negatives, it took freaking forever. That's because our old screws were all stripped. And it's because well, I'm not a fan of the color. I mean, it looks good, like the color is good, but it's just too dang hot. So another thing we wanted to do was the very first day. So we started from the house and worked out. And the way I did it on my grandpa's deck was we just removed all the old boards and then put all the ones back. And that was fine because we could, you know, reach the ground. But we can't here. It's really tall. So what we had to do was like take off a board, put a board, take off a board, just so we would have somewhere to stand, because we didn't want to be on a ladder the entire time, you know, building this deck. So, but one thing we did want to do, and you can probably see the problem is, if we start from the house and work out, the doggy door. So we did not want our dog walking out the door and falling. She'd probably break a leg if she walked out of this doggy door and fell on the deck. So we made absolute sure that she couldn't come out when we were building the deck at all. She hasn't fallen. She's fine. She's over there. She's a cutie. She's cute. Another thing is, like I said, the deck's hot. I couldn't even come on it with socks. So we're gonna put rugs. We're gonna put rugs all over this deck so that it's not hot, and so the dog can come out of the doggy door, can lay on the rug without getting her little paws burnt. And so basically she has this whole backyard to kind of hang out in. So when she comes out this doggy door, we'll have a rug running. This table won't be here, but we'll have a rug running to where she can go down these stairs and sleep under that tree and go pee and poo in the back, wherever she wants. But as for now, she's smart enough just not to stand on it for that long. She'll just come out here and whatever. But we are going to put rugs down. We have them ordered, actually. They'll be here in a few days. So that'll be cool. Actually, never mind. I lied. They're right there. We have the rugs. I'll put these out. I want to put them out now, but I'm going to wait for my mom to finish all this, and then we can put these rugs up. But she's fine. If any of you were worried, I love my animals. I want to make sure they're absolutely safe. So I just go the extra mile for the animals, you know. So yeah, other than that, it's kind of more or less done. I mean, it's not totally done, but you can kind of get the feel more or less. Don't worry, I'll record it when it's fully done. Might be in a month. I don't know. Probably not. I mean, it'll be done probably in a couple days, maybe a week, and then I'll upload the video. But yeah, guys, tell me what you think about this deck. So yeah, I mean, like, right here I can reach. Here, I can even reach that. But the farther you go down, we live kind of on a hill, so it goes down. But yeah, we had to just cut from underneath all the screws out. Yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comments. Be sure to subscribe because, I don't know, I like doing stuff. So not too long ago, I actually pulled out a ton of roots here with our tractor. But anyway, yeah, this is the deck, guys. Like, I can't reach it here. I mean, I can if I tiptoe it, and if I jump, I can get it easy. But it's just, like I said, the negatives took a long time to build. It's too hot of a color, and like, it'll be fine if it's in the shade, and it covers the sun to my window. So if it was me, I would have just left it the same. But I'm not the boss around here. My mom is. So that's what she wanted, and that's what she got. So yeah, the positives are, I guess it looks nice and it's safer. So that's always good. Yeah, it just looks nicer and it's safer. Probably adds value to the home as well if you ever wanted to sell it. Oh, we also wanted to redo these stairs. This is like the old wood, as you can tell. Probably gonna redo all these stairs going down here and just this little one here until you get to the deck. I'll see you when it's done.